What's today's date?
August 21st, 2017.
Today is not the 21st.
No, it's not. The eclipse is on the 21st. Today is the 19th. August 19th.
We are on our way to Nashville, Tennessee, and we decided to make a vlog because we're headed to the center of totality for the eclipse on August 21st, 2017, and I only know one other person who's going, so we decided to make a vlog and show you guys what it's like to drive into this mess. It's supposed to be like 75 million people from all over the planet coming to see this thing, and we're gonna make it through the traffic. We're gonna stay in Nashville. Then if the weather's good on Sunday, and it's forecasted to be good on Monday where we're going in the Smoky Mountains, then on Sunday we're gonna head to Pigeon Forge after spending the night in Nashville, and then Monday we're getting up early and we're headed to our spot near Andrews, South Carolina, right?
Yep.
Is that where we're going?
That's where we're going. Eclipse Classes. Hope you all got yours.
So Jody, there's been some reports that we read about eclipse glasses and what not to do and what to do during the eclipse. Do you remember any of those recommendations?
I do. Don't buy the fake ones.
What does that mean?
It means there was a bunch of them that were recalled because they're fake. So if you look at the sun, you might go blind.
I recall that there was a recall. So a couple things that I remember are you can't look at the sun with your eclipse glasses on and then use binoculars, because the binoculars turn into like a magnifying glass with the sun's rays.
And your eyes will start to smoke.
Fire.
Or will the binoculars smoke?
Jesus Christ.
Maybe both of them will smoke.
This got kind of dark. Another thing is, what are some other things they told you not to do during the eclipse?
I don't know.
If you have a camera with a zoom lens, you want to make sure that the solar filter is on the lens and not between the lens and the body of the camera. And you don't want to point a zoom lens towards the sun. Oh, look, there's the sun right there.
Oh, I'm sleepy.
Look, I just blocked it.
That's what happens when you wake up at 5 a.m. to go chase after the eclipse. Where are we, Rob?
We are in our SUV, Jody.
Where?
On the road. We just drove through Virginia to Tennessee, and the traffic was crazy. It's still Saturday, August 19th. It's 20 after 1. We're about to go through a time zone change as well, so we're gonna go back an hour. But traffic was insane.
We almost died.
What happened?
A big truck almost came and squashed us.
It's pretty intense.
What?
It's pretty intense. Pretty crazy traffic, and we were wondering, this is an insane amount of people to be driving down in the eclipse. This is already getting crazy traffic. And then about 20 minutes ago, we saw a big sign that said, beware, or caution race traffic. And we just went through Bristol, Tennessee, and apparently that's where the NASCAR race is today. So it was all the NASCAR traffic. So people like this guy are driving crazy because, I don't know, NASCAR equals crazy drivers. And now we're past it, so it should be, knock on wood, nice driving from now on, but we'll see. Wish us luck. Next stop, Nashville. All right, continuing on our trip here, we're on our way to Pigeon Forge. It's Sunday,
Yep.
August 20th. The eclipse is tomorrow. All the craziness is gonna happen in about 24 hours. We're gonna go through another time change here, so We'll get into Pigeon Forge about 2 p.m. Eastern. And then what are we gonna do in Pigeon Forge?
We're gonna look around, and then we're gonna go to Gatlinburg, and then we're gonna take the tram up the mountain.
So how far is the tram?
It's a 2.1 mile ride.
2.1 mile ride, and it goes up how high in elevation?
The elevation's only like 3,000 feet.
So we're going up to the tram, going up on top of a mountain, and there's like shopping and stuff there. It would be a nice place for the Eclipse if it was more in the center of totality. It's only gonna get a few seconds of complete darkness there, so that's not long enough for us to do the photography that we wanna do. We wanna try to get some pictures of the actual stars in midday. I guess there's some planets and stuff that you can see that come out. And where we're planning on going has about 2.5 minutes in totality, so that'll be
the forest.
Into the forest, the Nanaha forest. So continuing on our journey, Pigeon Forge, next stop. Eclipse Day, August 21st, 8 a.m. Got up at 4 this morning. Thought there was going to be a ton of traffic out here. We're right in the center line of totality at Tellico Plains. Called a little audible. Why did we change our plans?
Because we didn't want to be in the forest.
Yeah, we were afraid that we weren't going to get to an overlook, and then we were going to not see it. So we ended up finding these plains at the foothills of the Nanaha forest, and we're going to be watching the eclipse from here. So countdown 4 hours. 4 hours till it starts.
Yay!